Here it is, guys. The 2017 Kawasaki Ninja 650. I have owned this bike now for over a year. So this is going to be 1 year plus ride and review. And I brought Hubby over there along because he has ridden this bike as much as I have. So I figured that with him and me together, we could give you a really, really, really good review, an idea of what this bike is like. Not going to go over too much with the 650 and the mods. I did 2 videos prior for this bike, so I'm going to put them at the end of this video so you can check them out. That'll go over the mods. Oh, and I also have an exhaust video. I'll include that, and it'll go over the exhaust I put on the bike. The only thing I've done to this bike since those videos were done is, hopefully you can see it, right here, this decal, heart and wings. So I put one on this side, one on that side, and it's so my loved ones can ride with me, keep me safe, and protect me. And that's about the only thing I've done since the last couple of videos. Just something personal for me. That's about all I'm going to do to this bike. So, yeah. So let's get on them. Alright, guys. So, like I just said, I've owned the bike for over a year now. So this is a 1+ year review.
Again, what kind of bike is it?
It's a 2017 Kawasaki Ninja 650.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, squirrel, squirrel. Oh, God.
Squirrel, squirrel. Oh, God. Let's have a crash.
I thought he was going to run in front of me.
Everybody could see it, too.
Oh, the damn squirrel.
Oh, squirrel, squirrel, man. Oh, squirrel. Ah.
He was stopped. You know when they're stopped, you don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Anyway, back to the bike. Sorry about that. Was not one of those, squirrel moments.
Oh, squirrel.
Stop it.
Something shiny.
Oh, Lord. Anyway, I have owned it for over a year, and I figured I would give you guys, with Hubby's help.
I'll give it lots of help.
Okay.
Yeah.
Calm down. No juice is flowing. A review of the bike. What I and Hubby both think of this bike, since we both have basically ridden it at the same amount of time. I know in one of my videos I complained about the front suspension being a little stiff. Oh, there was a truck. I forgot to move over. Anyway, it has loosened up. I mean, before, and I'm going to describe it from before, you would hit a bump like I just did, and it would be like, oh, kind of a hit. But since owning the bike, it's loosened up, and that has not become a problem. I mean, do you think that's true, babe?
Yeah, it loosened up nice, and it's as it should be now.
Yeah, that was one of my complaints besides not having a brightness on my dash, which he has on his H2SX. Then again, you also have a lot of stuff. I don't have stuff out.
You got no more than what you absolutely need on that bike, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, but now I don't have stuff.
Oh. Well,
Anyway.
you can have stuff, and then you can start looking at it and run into somebody. Or off the road. Hi, tree!
Anyway, as far as the handling, I mean, it's great. For me, now, I'm not experienced. I've been riding for 3.5 years.
Something like that.
Hubby's a long time rider, 40+ years. I know he's given his age at the other video. No, I'm not near his age. I'm in my 40s. Yes, he's a dirty old man. We'll get that out of the way.
Come here, little girl.
Anyway, starting on the R3 and then moving to this, I will tell you, any 300 bike, even a Ninja 400, moving to this bike, it's the perfect step-up bike. And it can be the perfect beginner bike if you don't go crazy with it. Right, babe?
Yeah, it's a real nice bike. And again, it could be a beginner bike if you don't get out of hand with it. Yeah, I mean, if they really wanted to, and I believe that bike would do well if along with the ABS system, if they were to do traction control, 6-axis traction control, like what I have on this H2SX, then that would be a great beginner bike because it's so light, so maneuverable, so easy to ride. You turn the throttle mode down to the, say, 50%, leave it there while you're learning how to ride. That, if Kawasaki were to do that, it would be a starter bike, a bike you could grow with, and a bike you could possibly even stay with for a long, long while.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's a great handle bike. Like for me, I see no need to move up. I mean, granted, we own 3 other bikes: the Harley, Super Glide, the R3, and your H2SX.
Yep.
But I mean, for me personally, I don't see the need to move up to a 1000cc bike. This is plenty good for what I'm ever going to do. It's basically very well balanced. You can, have it and take it to work every day. If you can do that, you can take it on the weekends and ride the twisties or just cruise around. I mean, it's well balanced.
Yeah, if I could say so, out of any bike I've ever ridden, any bike I've ever been on, gotten to know, that includes the one I'm on now, if I had my choice of only one bike, and that's all I could ever have, from my experience, it would be that 650 Ninja, 2017 or 18 650 Ninja. That's what I think of that bike.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's just, like I said, it's like all the bike you need. I mean, everybody, and you've said this before, everybody chases the higher CC. Gotta move up, gotta move up, gotta move up. And really, you don't. I mean, there's, in my opinion only, there's, besides maybe some of the electronics that you get on a 1000cc bike, sport bike, I'm not talking super sport, I'm talking sport bike here at the moment, I don't see much difference or advantage you get except for power and torque than the 650 if all you're going to do is ride to work or even ride the twisties.
Yeah, well, it's got plenty of power for the twisties, that's for sure. I mean, if you're looking for brute acceleration that'll scare the daylights out of you, yeah, that's not going to get it done. But if you're satisfied with enough acceleration to out-accelerate most cars that are on the road, off a light or even at highway speed, it gets down to the point where, what do you really need? The thing is, the 650 Ninja has that lightweight and flexibility. It's got a good chassis, good brakes, and everything matches up on that bike. There's nothing that sticks out as being too much of anything or too little. Kawasaki did such a great job on that bike.
Oh yeah, and I mean, stock, the torque, I love the torque. I'm a torquey girl. I like that instant power right when you hit the throttle. Not crazy insane power, but the nice torque at the low and mid-range. And that's something this bike had just stock. And then when I changed to the Acropovic exhaust, that gave it more low-end torque. Now I can't tell you guys how much more it gave because we've never dynoed this bike, but I love the torque. Matter of fact, gotten on the R3 recently since putting on the exhaust, and I'm cracking up because I'm like, oh my god, this bike is so slow, because it has none of that low to mid-range torque.
You have to wind the R3 up.
Yeah, you do, and
yeah.
I had forgotten about that, and I'm riding and I'm going, oh my god, this bike is so slow. But so it does have a lot of torque, and for you guys, I can tell you, does it wheelie? Yeah, it wheelies. You don't have to try. Trust me, I've done it how many times?
Yeah.
It will wheelie in first. It will wheelie in second. It will wheelie in third.
She knows what a wheelie is now, but she did quite a few wheelies coming off of stoplights and shifting in the second, and she had no idea that she was doing a wheelie.
But they were little wheelies.
Yeah, they were 6-8 inches. She had no idea. I'd say, hey, honey, you just did a wheelie coming off that light. Oh, did I? Yes, you did. Did you have fun with that? Stop it.
my bike stalled.
Thank you.
Was it my fault my bike stalled?
I just did a neutral plant.
My bike stalled.
Yeah, we're all on the same page today.
I'm like, wait, my bike stalled. What the frick?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I forget where the hell we were.
You were babbling nonsense.
Well, thank you, lover.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the hell I was talking about now.
That was nothing.
Wow, this is great. This is a great review, guys, isn't it?
Hey, we're talking about the torque. I think you stressed that out.
I think we did.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
my God.
if I can add the, when a crossover pipe on the main headers is done to increase your torque and change the sound of the exhaust a little bit, but it does increase low end and mid range torque. And her stock pipe, even though Kawasaki redid the whole bike and tuned the engine for mid range and low end torque, and they gave up some high end horsepower, they forgot about the exhaust. Either they had them on the shelf from the other model and just whatever it was. Now the Akrapovic has a crossover pipe, and believe me, it made you could feel the difference. A lot of aftermarket pipes you put on, they make more noise, but they don't really make a lot of power, more power initially. A lot of them don't have crossover pipes, for that low end grunt. They're concentrating on torque and things like that. But this bike here, you could actually feel it, seat of the pants. It may have lost some horsepower up the top end, but the torque down in the low end and mid range, you could feel it, and that's what SJ likes.
Oh, I love it. And to let you guys know,
I'm in love.
Stop it.
I'm in love.
Stop it. Stop it.
Oh.
Stop it.
Okay.
Stop it.
All done.
And to let you guys know, because the question's already been asked on my exhaust install, is what has it done for the fuel economy? Here we are. My average miles per gallon right now is 54.3.
Yeah, but you idle a lot warming up.
I know, but I'm just saying that.
What did you get the other day?
The other day on our 120-mile ride, tractor. Oh, shit, I gotta come over your side. Okay, there we go. We're all goody. On our 120-mile ride, I got 62.9.
Yeah. The best I ever got with that bike was 75 miles a gallon, and that was short shifting and really trying to eke the miles out before she changed the exhaust. But now, you'll never see that again. The best I've gotten out of it now, just on normal riding, I may be able to inch 70 out of it, but I haven't been able really to get over 65, so.
I've gotten, on a couple of our runs being nice, I've gotten the most is 66.9. I could not get it to go past that 0.9.
Okay, well, there you have it. So, anyway, we know the exhaust burns more fuel, and generally speaking, if the bike starts burning more fuel and you haven't touched anything, it's making more power somewhere. I mean, I guess some people might differ with that, but that's my feeling on it. It's burning more fuel. The O2 sensor's got control of things, got control of the fuel mixture, and it's burning more fuel, which means there's more air going through the engine that needs fuel.
And we haven't done anything. We did no power command, no ECU flash.
Nothing. Not even an air filter change.
No, we have done nothing, to the bike except for put on the exhaust. And Akrapovic claims that you don't have to. So, we didn't.
Yeah, how about that?
They claim it, and I've had no issues with the bike. None whatsoever.
I mean, we're not poo-pooing on a tune. I mean, a tune gives you a lot of things. It could bump the timing up a little bit. It can make the fuel rates just a bit richer so that the engine likes it more, pulls things down. Some of that stuff is good for the engine. You can turn the fan on a little early. And I mean, we're not poo-pooing a tune at all. Don't get us wrong with that. It's just that we didn't do it.
And I see no need for it.
Yeah, she's fine with the power.
Yeah, for me, this is fine.
Yeah.
I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
Maybe you're not, and that's fine. I mean, look, it goes back to the saying, ride your own ride. Customize your bike the way you want.
Yeah.
Do what you want. It's all about individuality, and that's what motorcycling is about. Yeah, it's about the freedom and feeling the air and the power between your legs, but it's also about making it yours.
That's right.
You know, it's all about how you want to ride. Whether you want to ride a super sport, a sport bike, a sport touring, a touring bike, a Harley, a cruiser, it's all what you like. There is no wrong, you know, two wheels.
As long as you're not effing the engine up, you know.
Well, right, but I mean,
you're not doing something to the bike that's going to F it up.
No, and that's what I'm saying, but I mean, it's all about personality and letting our personality shine and the freedom and enjoying life.
Okay, are we reviewing the bike or are we getting into
we're going back. Okay.
Yeah.
I went off. Anyway, back to the 650.
Yeah.
Look, if you're looking at this bike, I mean, like Hubby said, Kawasaki has done a great job in redoing this motorcycle for 2017. It is nimble. I mean, you can gain some bad habits on it just like you can on a 300 bike, but it's lightweight. This bike comes in stock with the ABS on it, like I have, at 429 pounds. Wait, hold on here, guys, a second. This road's a little freaky. Iffy. Okay. With everything I've taken off this bike, the fender, the exhaust, I mean, I'm down to about 400 pounds on this bike. So you take the power, the torque, especially the added torque from the exhaust, and you put the 400 pounds on it. Yeah, I mean, this bike is fast. It's fast enough.
Yeah, and then put a lithium-ion battery in there and you're well under 400 pounds.
Yeah, and I mean, it's nimble. I mean, as you can see, I mean, it's like, you know, I just touched the bars lightly side to side. You know, it's good in a curve. Now, I have, not on purpose, but by accident, had this bike over probably as far as I ever want to take it by accident one time. And, you know, one of those things where you get into a curve, you're too fast, you're over your head, over your skills. And my training kicked in, went in down, lean and ride it out. If you're low side, you're low side. And I'll tell you what, it handled beautifully. Matter of fact, Hubby was behind me going, oh, I got to have a talk with her because he thought I did it on purpose. No, total accident. So, I mean, it is an awesome bike.
Watch your speed.
I am. It is an awesome bike. It's a fun bike. And like I said, for a lot of people, it's all you'll ever need. I mean, if you want to move up, move up. Again, it's all what you like. It's all a personal choice. But it is a great bike. The dash is great. I love, you know, the analog tack. I love that I can see my temperature, my fuel, you know, the average mile per gallon, my trim, my gear positioning. I mean, it's all great. You know, the seating position is nice. You know, I have a bad back due to having 2 kids and, you know, an auto accident. And I can honestly say that, you know, it's comfortable. You know, yeah, maybe once in a while I have to change like a position or get off the bike, and that's fine. I can do that for a little while, but it is comfortable for somebody that doesn't have my issues. You know, the seat, it's fine with me. I like the cushion. It doesn't hurt my behind. You know, and as far as vibration, which I've heard a lot about, talk about the vibration in the seat. The vibration in the seat, if I move my butt back towards my seat cowl, I get a tiny tingle in my hiney cheeks. It's nothing. You know, they talk about...
Does it get your juices flowing?
It doesn't quite get my juices flowing. You want to stay there? Thank you. Thank you so much. Pay attention.
Thank you.
Yes. No, not so much get my juices flowing. But it's a little tingle is all it is. And as far as vibration in the handlebars and stuff, look.
I want to talk about the other vibration.
You're going to do what?
I want to talk about the other vibration.
Oh, shut up. Anyway, the vibration in the handlebars.
Does it make your butt cheeks quiver?
Okay, can you stop for 5 minutes? Damn. Anyway, you know, it's a motorcycle. They vibrate. complain about vibration. No, it's two wheels. What was your saying, Bill? If you complain about vibration, get a what?
Get an electric bike.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Go to a zero dealer if you don't want to feel vibration.
Yeah. But
They got them, you buy them.
That's all the fun part of motorcycling. But
Yeah,
anyway, it is
it's
a
all
bike.
about the vibration.
Oh my God. Would you stop?
Oh, it gets your butt cheeks shaking.
Oh my God, I'm going to regret this one, aren't I? I am going to regret this one. Okay. But anyway, like I said, it is great. It's great handling. I enjoy it. I have fun with it. Hubby loves it. Although ever since I put my heart and wings on, he's kind of like, "Oh, you made it a girly bike. Ew, you made it a girly bike."
She did it. She did that on purpose because she didn't want me on it anymore.
I did not.
Yeah, I'll fix his ass.
I did not.
You stay off my goddamn motorcycle wheel. Here, look at this. You want some angel wings? You want some angel wings? Here, ride this around. Hi, guy.
Hey.
What?
You got jealous because I had two motorcycles and you had to go buy another one.
Yeah, well, you know, you got two, I needed two.
Anyway, guys, it is an awesome motorcycle. If you are looking for a 600 motorcycle that's fun, easy to ride, has torque, has power, and you can do basically anything with, then check out this bike. And you won't be disappointed. Not in the least. You will have so much fun on this bike. And I do every time. Anybody else want to come through?
Yeah, he does.
Thank you.
It's a Tesla.
Yes.
Was that a Tesla?
I don't know what it was, but it was an idiot.
Well, he didn't care.
I know he didn't.
Yeah, so stay out of his way.
All right, guys. Well, we are going to end the video here. And I hope you enjoyed it. So we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Later.
Later.